I'm hoping this is gonna work, guys. So anyway, yeah, I'm over here in the bus. That's my face. For guys that you don't know who I look like, you guys don't know what I look like. Don't mind that. I'm over here at my apartment. I'm having a couple beers and I'm finishing. I'm detailing the bus a little bit, so I'm thinking maybe you guys have some questions or you guys want to check it out a little bit. I'm really excited, guys. I'm just really happy to get this thing going. And I detailed the floors. If you guys are not following me on Facebook, then you don't know, but I did some work today. So if you're interested, I'm gonna let you guys know what I did today. Thanks, Gabe. I appreciate that. You don't even have an idea what I did today, or maybe you do. Maybe you're my friend on Facebook. So I detailed the floors. I cleaned it. I cleaned the floors with Fabuloso. That's what New Jersey Transit uses. Then I detailed it a little bit with some shiny stuff to make it's. I put tire shine on the floors and kind of not satisfied with the tire shine. The tire shine makes the floor slippery and it makes. I don't want people to be falling down, and it's not. It doesn't look as good as I want it to look for the possible falling down. If you understand what I'm saying, I don't know how the words to use it. Like someone could fall down. I put tire shine on the floor, and it's not looking as good as I thought it would look. Plus, it's slippery, and someone could fall down. So I have the handrails up above here, so I could take standees, and you can see some dirt marks up there. And I want to clean that up so no one falls down. I mean, to make it look good. But long story short, the floor is slippery with that. So I kind of might not never do that again. You find some other alternatives for that. So yeah, we're here in the Goshen bus. As you can see, I installed a few extra seats in there. You might not be able to see that now. And there's some marks. I'm gonna get a shampoo machine, clean this carpet on my ceiling. So here you see some markings. I'm gonna shampoo that. There's some markings there. I'm gonna shampoo that, just because I like to have everything to look good. So today I spent the day cleaning the interior of the vehicle, as well as I installed. I had a problem with this vehicle. I wanted to explain that to you right now. Gabe, you do see that last row seat with a different gray color, yeah. I've been spending my whole day just detailing the inside of the bus because it's coronavirus season, so people want to make sure everything looks really clean. So I'm just getting and I'm particular, so I'm just trying to get every nick and cranny, all the. I'm still got a lot of work to do. Like there's like marks. There's a mark right here. Like I got to get that out. Long story short, the big work that I did today is I was able to get rid of the old residue of the vinyl decals of the previous owner. So the previous owner of this bus was the Greater New Haven Transit District. And when they took their decals off the bus, they took the lettering off the bus, but they left what was a sticky residue behind those decals. And I don't know if you're like me, we're having some kind of issues with like pollen right now. If you have allergies, you're having a pollen issue right now. So what happens is the pollen is sticking to that residue, the adhesive that was left behind by the Greater New Haven Transit District. And so it says, long story short, the side of my bus says Greater New Haven Transit District, but it's in pollen. So, well, it did before, but I cleaned it off, and it looks pretty good now, and I'll show you that. And I installed a very important thing to my bus that's been having an issue for a long time. So, like, whenever I let my bus sit for more than 3 days, what happens is the battery dies. Gabe, because, yeah, Rodney, you guys have pollen down there in South Carolina? That's interesting to know. Gabe, everybody at my work has allergies now, and everybody's scared. Oh, coronavirus. It's just allergies. It's just allergies. But long story short, yeah. So like the pollen sticks to stuff. You can even see if you didn't take your car for a car wash. Even if you have a black car, you can definitely see it for sure. But if you have any vehicle in this northeast area, you notice a green residue on top of your vehicle. And I don't even know Georgia because I haven't been down there, Gabe. Well, I've been down there for delivering stuff. Atlanta is a lot of traffic, and I recommend if you're a truck driver, don't ever go to Atlanta. Nice truck stop, a nice CB shop, but I don't recommend you go there. But that's another story. We're not talking about that now. Anyway, yeah, if you're having a lot of pollen, you're gonna notice on your black vehicles. I have a black vehicle. Gabe, that's cool, man. I'm glad you live in Atlanta. I'm glad to know that. You're gonna see that green. You're gonna see like a little green stuff on top of everything, and then if you don't wash your vehicle, it's gonna be just getting more and more and more and more. Hey, what the heck? Munchie, what are you doing on my live chat? Man, I need to talk to you more personal because I miss you, man. I hope you're doing good. I can't believe you're on my live chat. Anyway, back to the specific things I'm talking about. You're going to see like a green residue on top of your... If I have a black personal vehicle, it's my work for... Well, long story short, the pollen is making it more hard because, especially if you have the residue like sitting there, it sticks to the residue. So in green residue, you saw the old names of the company. So what did is I bought Goo Gone from Amazon, and I wanted to put that on the Goo Gone. I wanted to put that on the side of the vehicle, and I worked hard in doing that. And one of the guys that I work with at work, he said, "That's not the right choice. Use gasoline." So I used gasoline. It came off right away. I'm going to return the Goo Gone to Amazon. That's a long story short. I'm going to send the Goo Gone back to Amazon, get my money back because I barely used any. I just tested it. I said squirt, squirt, and just tried to get the adhesive off. It didn't work. So I'm going to return it. The product doesn't meet my standards. If I can use gasoline for $3 a gallon at minimum in my area, and it works great, and you need to use a whole gallon, so it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. So yeah, I went ahead and spent the whole day sanitizing the vehicle. I had a gig lined up, but it was canceled. So what can you do? Shit happens. I mean, stuff happens sometimes. So Stone Mountain, Gabe. Explain to me more about Stone Mountain, Gabe. Hey, Red Munchie. Munchie, man, wow, man. Wow. Hey, man, I'm really excited, bro. This is a special message for my cousin, Monchito. And I haven't talked to you in a while, man. You have my number, bro, but, I'm trying to live my life to the best. I hope you're doing good over there. I don't really know what the coronavirus thing is over there. Like over here, they're all strict and stuff, and it's tough. But man, I miss you, Munchie. I hope I'm gonna visit over there again soon, and tell your dad I said hi as well. And things are going good here as well. But I do miss you, man. We gotta hang out again because I know you live so far from me, but we definitely are going to be able to visit each other again. So thanks for watching my video. Wow, I didn't think you I haven't heard from you in a while. Rodney says it's a huge rock that sticks out of the ground and there's a state park there. So Rodney, tell me a little bit more about what you're talking about, because my goal as being a tour company and a transit company is I want to take people to places they've never seen before, and I want them to enjoy it. So like, I don't remember what you said before, and I don't know what you're saying. So like, I want to learn more about that. But while we're doing that, and I think I learned a little bit more about going live on Facebook. I mean on YouTube. This is YouTube. So I figured out how to view what they said. So yeah, I'm sitting here in the bus. I got plenty of seats. I cleaned the heck out of this thing today. I got a little bit more cleaning today. There was all kinds of adhesives over here. The driver sits up there. I'm the driver usually, but There's all this stuff here. You can see a little bit left over. And I got a gas can here, and I'm hoping you guys can see me right now. It's black and white. I'm just gonna keep going anyway. So yeah, I had the gas can over here. Because gasoline's good for that kind of stuff. Oh, this Bigsby. I'm gonna punch Bigsby in the face. Bigsby is a piece of junk. I don't use Bigsby. So I'm really hoping you're gonna see me right now because it's turning black and white. Oh, you can see me. 840. You said it at 840. Oh, you can still see me. I don't know why it turned everything to black and white. But thank you very much for Gabe for telling me that. Rodney, I don't know why it's black and white because it's starting to upset me. But yeah. So like, Rodney, I appreciate that, and you're bringing up a memory in my mind when you talk about the cable car museum. Hopefully you guys can see me because I don't know what happened here. So I would really want to like my website for my personal company for this bus is to have a blog where I show people where they could possibly go. And so I've been a lot of places, so I posted that on the website. You can visit my website at cerulibus.com. That's CERULLI bus.com. CERULLI bus.com. But the thing that I'm trying to tell you right now is that I'm trying to explore other places and show people where they can go. And I've learned myself in that process of like places that I kind of want to go. So I'm going to take pictures and stuff. And 3 of those places are. One of them is the Governor Cuomo Bridge. That place is pretty cool, and I can't wait to show you guys pictures of that. And like, it's like a 3.6 mile each way thing. Hey Rodney, what do you mean by who is the girl? Because I have a lot of issues right now with. I don't want to get into that conversation right now, to be honest, Rodney. But long story short, yeah, I'm trying to show people the Cuomo Bridge, and I'm trying to show people also the other thing that I wanted to go to is there's like a lot of like private railroads in the area that have like train rides, and I'm into that kind of thing, so I'm kind of taking a lot of pictures of that kind of thing and show you guys what that looks like. So there was 2 railroads I had in mind. One of them is in North Jersey, and the one is in Strasburg, Pennsylvania. Honestly, I don't remember 100% exactly where that was, but I had the plan set up for that. So I'm trying to go over there and see what that looks like. And like some of the railroads, they have like a big schedule. Some of them have a small schedule where it's like hard to like make an appointment and that kind of thing. Because coronavirus here in the state of New Jersey requires you to have a reservation for any kind of museum or stuff like that. So that's why I'm trying to find a specific time that I can take care of that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. I don't want to ramble on too much. I appreciate you guys watching. I can't believe I have so many people watching me. Guys, if you're interested in seeing right now, because you guys are my good viewers, I'm going to show you. I did a lot of work today. I don't think this is the video for work, but in about 10 minutes, I'll tell you what. In 10 minutes, I'm going to start another live. So if you guys are around, I'm going to show you another live of everything I did today. I got stuff, gasoline, all that stuff. So that website again, Gabe. I'm working on it. It's not a final website. Excuse me. I got allergies for this pollen over here. And my bus has allergies too. It's green stuff all over my bus. I just cleaned it off. The company name is my last name. My last name is Cerulli. So Cerulli is my last name. Cerulli. So my company name is Cerulli Bus. Cerulli bus.com. So like if you guys can help me out, I'm trying to like I'm trying to gain like people on Facebook that follow my company. So if you're a really big time follower and you really want to help me out, you can help me out by going to facebook.com/cerulibus. That's facebook.com/CERULLI bus, commonspelling.com. Not the .com, just facebook.com/cerulibus on that one. CERULLI bus. So listen, I'm doing a lot of work to this bus. I'm putting a lot of money into this thing, and I'm really trying to get this thing going. Because all of a sudden it changed to black and white. I feel like you guys can't see me, but you know, I'm really excited. I got the floor good, and like I said, I don't know what I guys told you, but I gotta clean up the driver area next, and before the sun comes down. And before you guys go, I want to show you one thing I did. I'm really excited about today. So one problem that I've been having with the vehicle, I want to show you a couple things. That's a chrome rim right there. That wasn't like that before. And you can see some of my boxes and stuff going on, but that's a chrome rim as well. And I don't know if you can see, I'm looking in black and white, so I don't know how shiny it is and all that. But yeah, I want to show you something cool that I did today because I had an issue with the bus. So like when New Haven Transit District sold me this bus, they disconnected a lot of wires. And so I had to figure out what wires went where, and it was a long process. Long story short, I figured out how to get the doors and the lights and everything to operate. But the problem is there's these red lights that are above the emergency exits. I got some air going on. I got the emergency exit open right now. But like, excuse me, hopping up in here. So like above every emergency exit is a red LED light, as you can see here. There's one here, and there's one there, and there's one in the back. Every emergency exit, whether it's a window or a door, it's always illuminated. Even after I remove the key from the ignition, which I'm going to tell you something real quick before I let you guys go. There's a problem with my ignition switch. So when I take the key out, if you ever had a Ford before, when you take the key out, it'll remind you, you have the key in there. It'll say ding, 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 ding. You have the key in there. And it won't stop playing the radio until you open the door. So the problem that I have is it doesn't think I took the key out there, and it'll say ding, 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 and the radio play, and the battery dies. So to solve that solution, instead of paying for a whole new ignition system, and I don't have OCD, but I got 5 keys that came with the bus for the same bus, and I don't want to have like more keys, like one key for the door, one key for this, one key for that. So what I did to resolve that issue is I installed a battery cutoff switch. So basically it'll stop any power going to the bus when the bus is off and is not in use. And I had a little power wash. I had them power wash my engine today. So I have this little switch here. It's black and white on my screen. I put a piece of plastic right here. Oh, okay, you guys can see. I put a piece of plastic right here because this is causing tension for these two metal pieces that are touching each other. I want to make sure I can see myself here. So I put this piece of plastic here because these two pieces of metal could touch each other, and the whole point of the switch is for them not to touch each other. So this little thing right here. Hold on, I'm looking at my videos to see if I can see my finger. Okay, this little switch, this lifts up and stops the connection between the 2 points, and that's the battery cutoff switch. It stops it from being able to have power. And that was like $24, and it's a lot cheaper than having to deal with the whole new ignition and finding out what the real problem is. So another thing is, not only is the AC, battery disconnect, exactly, a kill switch. Some of you guys don't know what that is, so I was explaining it to you in layman's terms. I had them power wash my whole engine bay. My mechanic is kind of weird, but I got my new front light. I always had a front license plate, but I never was able to install it because it doesn't have a plaque. So now I have the space to put that. My mechanic helped me out with that. So we did a lot of work today. And so, yeah, I'm excited with that. Another thing, one more thing before I let you guys go, is the manufacturer of this mirror is Roscoe, and they don't sell just the bottom glass, and that bottom glass is more important than probably this top glass. If you're a commercial driver, you'll really understand that, especially for me, because I'm like always looking like, oh, is anybody there? Because I like to change lanes. If I'm going to change a lane, I'm going to change a lane, and I look here right away, but there's nothing there, so it's kind of like cancel the maneuver, like it's real quick kind of thing. So I'm deciding whether to fabricate something or just order the mirror. The whole Roscoe is probably more expensive, but I've seen on eBay and Amazon a new mirror for like 300 bucks, which is kind of expensive. So I don't know if I'm gonna invest that right now. Plus, it's kind of rusty, as you can see. I did the when I put the new door after the accident that the Greater New Haven Transit District had. I just decided to cut the wire because I didn't feel like wiring the heated mirrors and the power mirrors. So. I'm sorry? School bus? Hold on, let me
Like CPS?